Hey everybody! Oh my god, she's so close. Hey everybody! My name is AceFangirl and welcome back to another episode of AI the Somnium Files. Today, we sync, which is the real point of this game. So let's just jump right into it. Last time, not too much really happened. We just got Mizuki prepared for the sync. We are inside Mizuki's head, and we're hopefully gonna figure out two things. Our goal is two things. One, we need a lead on this crime because we got nothing. And two, Mizuki's kind of suffering from, aphonia. Or aphasia. I forget, because in school, I always got them confused too. The one where you can't speak, not the one where you can't understand language, because she can definitely hear us, she's just not responding. So we're gonna see if maybe we can figure out why that's the case and maybe fix it in her subconscious. So let's get started. We've got a lot to do.
What was that?
But first, the intro.
Nothing.
It's just cool superhero landing.
I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Babe, succeeding.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked.
I mean, she's basically...
Is this
Oh.
Bloom Park?
Whoa.
Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Yeah, probably.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Checks.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Yes.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Wrong. Fuck you, Date.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Psync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
It's badass.
Only when standing still.
Right.
Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed,
Nice.
so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
Very familiar, actually.
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that.
Okay.
The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started.
Alright.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Whoa. Whoa. Alright, so number one is gonna be the lightning. Oh, I gotta click. Number two is gonna be the cage itself, I believe. And then three is getting inside where she is. Alright. Sinking in the pain. We gotta heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki,
Whoa, it's
something
spinning.
must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Is that spinning?
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Oh god. Oh god, ew.
An ice
Ooh.
pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Iba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
Uh-huh. Oh.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There's a 6-minute time limit in Somnia. Time is expended whenever Iba is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within the 360 seconds time limit. Alright, so, just real quick, I'm gonna actually do, you do get another, do I get another tutorial here? Because I feel like it's important to go over everything before we start. Just in case someone is playing along, because the thing that you don't want to do here is waste any time. Like, time is incredibly important here, and while Iba is right, where while you're standing still and not doing anything, time does move incredibly slowly, it can be that kills you. Like, and in order to get, so in the first sync that we did in Date's stream, I got two, you know, photos from the end that are in my photo collection now. I got the secret one and then I got the normal one. You have to finish with at least 1 second remaining, which sometimes can be harder than you'd think because there's just a lot to accomplish. So we deal with that by using items called timies, which they're probably going to explain in a little bit, but I'm going to get into it just a little bit now. A timie is an item that affects the flow of time. You can obtain them after certain choices that you make. Timies can potentially lower the time it takes to perform an action. You're only able to hold 3. We'll replace one if you pick one up. They disappear after use, but try to use them actively. And I mean, technically you can go past the time limit if you're making the final correct choice, but if you're going past the time limit by making that correct choice, you're not going to get the photo at the end, but it will still count as a clear. So, we're going to try and be pretty goal-oriented in these. There are a lot of funny things you can do. And the nice part is being able to save at any time. You can hop back to, like, right where you were and keep going. They're pretty generous about, like, reloading in here and giving you the right amount of time. And I think you can even go back a couple options if you, like, fail, which we're going to try not to do, so hopefully we're never going to see that. I'm trying to think. There was one other thing I wanted to say for sure before we started. Oh! Some Somniums, and this is one of them. Remember how I mentioned the flow chart earlier? Some Somniums have 2 different ways to solve them, and the 2 different ways are going to lead to different paths that our story is going to take. So I'm going to solve it a certain way right now, but eventually, down the line, we're going to come back to this Somnium, and we're going to solve it in a different way, and that is going to determine which direction our story is going to take. There are a couple like that. Not too many in this game, but there are, I can think of at least 2 off the top of my head. But again, I haven't played this game in forever, so there could be more than I think. Alright, we're ready to go? Oh my god. That was sorry. Whoa. We're gonna get going. So, as you can see, I'm standing here. Time is barely moving. We're gonna interact with this thing.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's
Luckily, when they're
photograph.
talking, time does actually stop. So if you really need to, like, stop and think about what you're doing, you can get into some dialogue, and time will actually stop. Or, obviously, you can pause, go into the menu. So, as you can see, different actions take different amounts of time. Right now, we have no timies, so we don't have anything to make this lower. Obviously, I don't think we want to push it in. That would be bad. So even though pull out is going to... Sorry. Even though pulling the ice pick out specifically, not anything else, is going to take more time, we got to do it. But the good thing is we get a timie from it, and I think Iva's going to explain more about those when we get it.
No one would want to see their mother like this.
Yeah, pushing it in would just be mean. So we're going to yeet that out there. Whoa, okay, we're gonna try, but that's gonna happen instead.
It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Oh, the control room. I didn't even notice it was buried in the ground. Oh. It's higher than the birdcage now. So that was easy. Done. Nailed it. Hell yeah. Redirected lightning with the lightning
Pillar
rod.
became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
I noticed the merry-go-round is still spinning like a motherfucker.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Got it. Alright.
Date, we got a timer.
Alright, I was gonna explain, but better, what I was talking about.
A timie?
Time induction matter in encephalon.
Yep, that's definitely what that stands for.
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time.
These are gonna be, I'm not kidding you, absolutely critical. In this one, this Somnium specifically, they're not super critical. Like, you can get through it without it, because this is your first real one with time, so they're pretty generous. But in later, you should get used to using them, because in later syncs, they are gonna be essential to be able to get through everything in time.
Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function pewter?
Look at, she's so happy sitting on the bench.
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Haha, jokes.
Well, it is a dream.
Duh.
And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Amen, Queen.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Yes. Timies are items that affect time. You'll sometimes retain them when you perform an action. So, the ones that I can remember, sometimes they'll, like the one we just picked up, for example, is gonna basically have the time it requires to do something. So instead of 30 seconds, it would take 15 seconds to do something. Some of them are, like, static, you know, times. Like, instead of a 60-second thing, you can use a 10-second timey, and it'll take 10 seconds. There are going to be bad ones as well, but we will get to that when we get to that. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You're able to hold 3, picking up a time. Okay, I already read this. My bad. I really didn't remember how in-depth the tutorial was. Alright, here we go. So we got a half, and then it takes down the time. So we need to go to that control room that we just uncovered. Oops, I can't see. I can't see. Turn around. Use the... Jesus Christ. So when you move, time also proceeds as normal.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
It's only when you're stopped that time basically also stops. So it's stopped here. When you're just standing, it goes real slow, and then it goes at kind of normal speed when you're moving around. So you want to be really efficient with your movements as well, like I just was not. So we're gonna open it. I don't think we need to use a timey on this because it's only 10 seconds. So we're gonna save it.
What is your plan once I am inside?
Bitch, I don't know.
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Oh god. Spooky.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
Where's the exit?
I do not see an exit either.
Oh god, we're trapped.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Alright, so this is obviously where we're gonna have to choose a pathway. And it'll tell you on the map as well, that now we've split into 2. There are 2 ways to solve this next mental lock. So we are going to do the left cage.
A bird cage.
I had to make sure.
There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
So we're going to lift it, but this takes 55 seconds. That's a lot. So why don't we make it take... Why don't we make it take 13 instead by using a timey? And then now you've noticed that sometimes when you do hang on, let me reset my brain because I got stuck between the words option and action. When you take an action, sometimes you'll get a mysterious timey and you don't know what it is. That can happen. So we're gonna lift this cage.
All right, leave it to me.
Yeet.
It is heavier than it looks.
Girl, you did fine. You did fine. I don't know what you're saying. Alright. Remove the cage. Nailed it.
Nothing happened.
Oh.
All I did was move the cage.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. Okay, so this is what I was talking about where I was saying they're pretty generous. You only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock will cost 1, going back 2 costs 2, and going back all 3 will cost all 3. You regain your 3 retries by selecting Restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is left. So if you ever get stuck, or you think you don't have enough time, you can hit retry and go back. I liberally used this the first time I played the game because I was interacting with everything because I didn't know what I was doing. So there's absolutely no shame in it. So we're gonna look at the... God damn it.
There are torn
Sometimes it
pieces
doesn't
of
like
paper.
when I try and click on it. So we're gonna use... Let's make it a third. And we're gonna piece together these pieces of paper.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
Go, Queen. Aww.
Done. But...
out and the
You were
birdcage is
able to
gone.
get out?
It's yeeted over there. The photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium birdcage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
Yeah, I bet.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
Are you blind?
You can do it if you try a little.
God, Date.
No, you can't.
Alright, so we gotta stop the merry-go-round.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Okay, selecting the map icon will bring up a map of the current Somnium world. You can see your current location and objects you've investigated. If you're lost or you want to save time, try clicking the map. Let's just look at it just to... So just to say, this is... I also made liberal use of this feature. So you can see what there is to look at and what you have looked at already and kind of where they are on the map, so you can kind of plan your movement a little bit better, which, again, not going to be super important in this one, but there's some where you have to be really, really efficient with your movement, because things take a long time. We're here, and we actually want to go. We're actually, I think...
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Yeah. We want to go over here. Here, to the panda. God damn it. I'm not close enough. Face. Okay.
The panda head is spinning.
So we want to... So obviously, you know, you kind of gotta evaluate whether your timings are even gonna be useful. Like, for instance, this is one that sets time to 30. Obviously, we're gonna stop the panda head, and setting time to 30 would do nothing for us because it only costs 25. So we're gonna have that time, and we're gonna make it 12 seconds.
Why?
Because I told you to.
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
Related, Queen, related. God, I nailed it. I'm so smart.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
That's the door we need.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Yeah.
Got it.
Alright. If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can exceed it. But generally, you don't want to do that. Yeah, more than 1 second. When you clear, you get a prize. No boss, anything but that. So generally, you don't want to do that. Okay, so we need... Hang on, there's something... I'm just looking for something. There's Mizuki. I gotta find something. So the secret file should be around here. I just don't know where it is. It's on one of these benches. Seriously, where the hell is it? Where the... What did I... It's the third bench. Did I just walk past it? Oh, I did. It's right here. You kind of gotta get close to them.
What is this?
Nice. Okay. Alright, now we can go. We can go. Go, go, go! Oh, we've got some time. Let's see if anything's fun.
A merry-go-round horse.
I mean, should we spank the horse?
Yeah!
Okay, that wasn't spanking, that was punching. See, this is the thing. There's funny shit in here. But also, it takes time.
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
He didn't go.
Poor horse.
But
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
the, you know, good part about that, you know, the good part about kind of fucking around in Somnium is that, as you can see, I just got a timey from doing that. So if you're, you know, struggling because something's gonna take like 2 minutes and you're short on timies, just go do some random bullshit that doesn't take very long, and sometimes you'll get a good timey from it. Anyways, girl, are you good?
It's Mizuki!
Hi, queen. Slap her! No. Obviously. We're going to hug her. She's crying.
Mizuki.
Oh, honey. Oh, what is this? A blue man. In the tall grass. That might be the lead that we need. Hugged her. And that's our first Somnium. Again, this one pretty simple, but they get a lot more complex. Alright, we're on day 2, Saturday now, which I think we were on Saturday before, but now we're on Meikai. Will she talk to us?
Are you okay?
Date.
She's talking.
Date!
Aww.
Looks like she can talk again.
After she calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Alright, let's talk to her here. Oh, let's look around first. Got more stuff to look at? Yeah, binder! The Psync manual. I never read it. Long table.
I want to hit Date over the head with that.
Jeez! I helped you!
What? Where did that come from?
Girl. Many objects are scattered on the table. Different strings of characters and numbers continue to scroll on the monitor. I opened up. There's some indigenous jewelry from New Guinea. I think this is called a koteka. Interesting. CRT monitor.
Date, look!
What, queen?
It's a brawn tube.
A what?
Brown tube.
I don't know what that is.
Braun. Ferdinand Braun,
Huh?
inventor of the cathode ray tube.
Oh.
I can't get my head around that one.
Metal shelf. Some people are obsessed with these, yeah. Door leads to the sink room. You can see the sink machine through the window. This monitor's turned off. Hi, Queen. How's it going?
What's inside this?
Sometimes a cleaning lady is hiding inside.
What?
That's disturbing.
Yeah, a little. Locker in the corner. Hopefully no cleaning ladies. The entrance. Alright, let's talk to Boss first. Boss is staring at Mizuki. About her muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and I.
Yes, give both of them credit.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
I agree.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Yes. on it. About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room.
Cool, that was what I was gonna ask.
What the Syncer sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Yes, I know, thank you.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Oops, do you have any questions? Sorry, I'm talking to your legs.
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki, when we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
Yeah, why'd that happen?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight.
You just took it out.
The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah.
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Okay.
The eye socket was empty.
Sorry to go over this in detail.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this.
Honestly.
She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Yeah.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
Yes.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Thoughts on the suspects?
How would I know?
Okay.
We still don't have enough information.
Yeah, I know.
Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Okay, yeah, I will do that. Peter, how's it going? Peter's standing with his hands in his pockets. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
Cool. How does Aiba appear in Somnium? Look at her go. She running.
Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve.
Uh-huh.
To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain.
Right.
During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced. But only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Damn.
Don't call me dumb.
Yeah, don't call her dumb. About Aiba's appearance.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Aiba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
You're into this shit.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human form.
Do you think?
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Queen, okay.
I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
You saying all this out loud? Okay. About the figure I saw.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world.
Yeah, for the love of God, I hope it didn't look like that.
You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Dante?
Yes, they were wild.
That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a Psyncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Oh, I forgot to look at the chair. Very important.
Hey, can I pop this cherry?
Never mind, it wasn't important. It wasn't important. Oh my god.
Date, you sounded quite proud of that pun.
No one liked it.
Perhaps you'd like to repeat it?
No, don't.
No thanks. It's not the same as the first time.
Damn. Anyway, sorry. Who do you think the suspect is? Back to business. I'm
Computer,
sorry.
Who do you think the culprit
I got
is?
distracted.
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
Okay, no.
What?
I'm kidding.
Okay, that was no help. You are no help. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Anyway, girl. I think we're gonna talk to her in the next one. Obviously, we've got a lot to say. So, in the next one, we'll talk to her, but we're gonna go through all of our new stuff, of course. Let's look at the album first. So we have... Nice! And some little concept art from Mizuki. Holding an iron pipe. That's super normal and cool. Uh-oh. Been impaled. That looks really awesome. That's cool. I would put that on my wall. Anyway, so that's that. And then we have... Hoteka. An accessory worn by indigenous people in New Guinea. A cylindrical sheath made from a hollowed out gourd worn over the penis. Time Insomnium! Computer added a new feature to the Psync machine that allows you to slow down time, but it only works when Aiba's standing still. Why? Simply put, it was a limitation of the technology. Duh. When Aiba's standing still, she and Dante are exchanging information at extremely fast speeds, which creates this sensation of time slowing down. But when Aiba's moving, it's not possible for her to exchange information as quickly because she has to use resources to move and interact with the environment. Imagine a giant boulder on top of a hill. If you hold it with both arms, it will stay put, but if you use only one arm, the boulder will start to roll. Sure, we're gonna go with that. Alright, that's everything. So, in the next one, we're gonna talk to Mizuki about all of this stuff that we saw, and then, I don't know, we're probably gonna have to go investigate, right? Because maybe now we have a lead, which is very exciting. So, in the next one, we'll do all that. I'll see you then.